Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Today, we're continuing the journey of Ethereal Enigma. And I think I said in my last video, for some reason, the PNG website thing isn't working properly. So it says it's down or not responding, so we're just going to wait on that. Hopefully it fixes itself next time. But anyways, once I'm home, I kick off my shoes and go to my room. I decided to get a head start on my homework while it's still quiet in the house. My concentration is strong, and I finish everything up just in time for my shift at the bakery. Shutting my books, I get ready to go. As I head downstairs, I spot Aylin gathering her things. Mina isn't scheduled to work today, so it'll just be the two of us along with my aunt and uncle. Ready to go? Aylin nods. We slip on our shoes and then exit the house. There's a slight chill in the air, but otherwise the walk is pleasant. Aylin shudders from the breeze. Soon we arrive. Aunt Emiko greets us behind the counter.
Oh, good. You two made it.
She places the last couple of items on the shelves. There are a few customers seated at the tables, quietly sipping their drinks and enjoying their pastries.
Now that you're here, I'll go back and help Hajime in the kitchen.
Okay, we got it from here.
Yes, leave it to us.
Aunt Emiko smiles before slipping into the kitchen. Aylin takes her place behind the counter and assists the customers in line. As they leave, I wipe down the tables and tidy up the space. Was it space or place? I don't know, I forgot. The brief repose we had is quickly replaced by a busy streak. We are kept on our toes fulfilling customer requests, all while keeping a small smile on our faces. Once it settles down, Aylin and I lean on the counter to take a breather. An elderly man sits at a table holding a coffee with unsteady hands, and a young girl browses the stacks of bread. Otherwise, the store is momentarily empty. The emptiness doesn't last long. The bell dings above the door, announcing a familiar face. Hi, Daisuke.
Hello.
Hey,
He walks up to us with a smile. I didn't expect to see you here.
I ran into Mina at school. She said you two were working, so I thought I'd stop by.
He looks around.
I'm sorry I haven't come by sooner. Everything here looks delicious.
Offer recommendations. Thanks. You can't go wrong with anything here, but if you like recommendations, I am happy to share some customer favorites.
I might take you up on that. So, did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, it was fun.
The beach was beautiful.
Glad to hear it.
How did your investigation go?
Well,
Before we can answer, the little girl hesitantly approaches the counter, holding 2 loaves of bread in her hand.
Hello.
I'll let you get back to work. We can talk in a bit.
Daisuke wanders the shelves, while Aylin refreshes the girl's warm smile. She motions for her to come forward.
Hi there. Are you ready to check out? Yeah.
She grins broadly and nods, bouncing the bright pink bow in her hair. She stands on her high toes to reach the counter.
These are excellent choices. I like both of those breads. Me too. Well, Mommy likes that one.
She points to the plain loaf of milk bread.
But I like this one.
Grinning sheepishly, she points to the rich custard bread. Aylin winks.
I like that one more too.
As she rings her up, the girl carefully counts out the coins in her hand.
Thank you.
Aylin checks the money and furrows her brows.
Oops. It seems you're just a little short on change. But that's all that Mommy gave me. You don't have another coin?
She sadly shakes her head and looks down. Then she reluctantly points to the custard bread.
If I put this one back, then will it be enough?
Aylin nods. The girl's face pinches in a crestfallen pout as she looks between the bread she needs and the one she wants.
Okay, then I will just buy the big bread. Mommy will be sad if I don't.
While heart yearns for her, she reaches for the secondary pastry, but Aylin stops her. She flashes her a bright grin.
Lucky for you, you're our 100th customer, which means you win a free bread.
The girl's eyes widen and hope fills her voice.
Wow, really? Can it be any bread? Yep, any bread you want. Do you want the custard bread?
The girl flashes Aylin a toothy grin.
Yes, please.
Aylin finishes up the transaction and hands the girl her purchases. She is all smiles as she eagerly grabs it.
Thank you. Just wait until I tell Mommy.
As she runs off, I catch Aylin grinning after her. She fishes out a few coins from her tip jar and uses it to balance the till. That was a really nice thing you did. That was really nice of you to do. I bet it means a lot to the kid.
I'm not sure I know what you mean. She just happened to benefit from one of our promotions.
I know that we don't have a 100 customers promotion. Evelyn made all that up just to help out the little girl without her realizing it. A promotion that didn't exist until a moment ago. She grinned. Our conversation is interrupted by a sharp shuddering sound. The old man who was sitting at the table reaches for his cane and struggles to stand to his feet. His face is lined with distress. Broken porcelain and ground coffee litters the floor. Aunt Emiko pokes her head out of the kitchen, but I assure her that everything's okay. Then I jump into action and look for the broom and bin. Aylin normally shies away from some of the messier duties, but to my surprise, she is already beside the elderly gentleman.
Are you hurt at all?
I'm fine.
His face reddens in embarrassment as he takes in the damage.
I'm so sorry, miss. These clumsy fingers just aren't what they used to be. I didn't mean to make a mess.
Please don't worry about that. Would you like another coffee?
No. I think I've had enough.
Evelyn picks up some of the larger shards until I bring her broom. Together, we soothe the old man and clean up the mess. He's very apologetic and clearly flustered. Evelyn remains patient throughout the whole ordeal. She allows him to lean on her when he's ready to leave. I'm impressed by how smoothly she handled both situations today. She's very different from when she first started working here and has grown for the better. After everything settled down, Daisuke comes up to the counter carrying a loaf of bread.
Is it always so exciting around here?
You must have caught us on a good day.
It seems like it.
Sorry you interrupted earlier.
Yes. What were you saying about your investigation?
Oh, it's no problem. I'm still working on the investigation, but I think we're about to have a breakthrough.
Oh?
He raises a brow, clearly intrigued. I'm curious too. There's so many dead ends. This is major
How
news.
can you be sure? What did you find?
It's just a feeling based on my observations, but I don't have any concrete answers to share yet.
I see.
Ellen can't hide her confusion, and neither can I. He must have learned something if he feels so close to a breakthrough. But if that's the case, then why is there nothing he can share?
I better get going, but I couldn't go without at least trying something from here.
Thanks, man. Hope you enjoy it. We ring up his purchase and hand it to him in a little bag. As Daisuke reaches the door, he looks back at us.
I promise, we'll talk again really soon.
Then he disappears out of the bakery. Once he's out of sight, Ellen sighs heavily.
What a strange encounter.
Yeah, did Daisuke really come all the way over here just to tell us that he might have more information to tell us later?
That is the impression that I got.
Maybe he did just come for bread. Something would change his mind. I wonder if he originally had more to say, but something changed his mind.
What would change his mind?
I don't know, but it seems like he might have gotten the information he needed while he was here.
Supposing that's true, then why not share it with us?
I shake my head. I have no idea. I guess we have no choice but to wait until Daisuke is ready to tell us whatever it is he wants to tell us.
If I must wait, then I at least hope we aren't waiting long.
Same here. The rest of our shift is much quieter and passes by without any hiccups. Ayla and I help close up and then head back to the house. The night air is much cooler now that the sun has set, and the chill in the air hurries our footsteps. Once we're home, Ayla returns to her room and I return to mine. With my homework out of the way, I relax for the remainder of the evening. When my eyes begin to droop, I get ready for bed and slip under the covers. As soon as my head hits the pillow, I am fast asleep. I wake up the next morning feeling slightly groggy. The scene from yesterday still plays in my head. It makes no sense. I wonder if maybe Daisuke wanted to talk to Earl in private. I rub my eyes and shake my head free from the thoughts. I'm probably overthinking this. As I jump out of bed, I begin my morning routine. Afterwards, I head downstairs. Neither Mina nor Aylin are around, which isn't a surprise. They're usually up early for their clubs. I grab some bread from the counter, then exit the house. I take my time, leisurely walking to school. The weather is nice and it's a pleasant journey. Soon I cross through the school gates and into the building. As soon as I do, the warning bell rings. Oh no, I must have miscalculated the time. I sprint into the classroom and hide into my seat as a fraction of a second before Misato arrives. I nod to my friends who nod back, but Mina shakes her head, shooting me a disappointed look.
Good morning, class. I hope everyone is doing well. We have quite a bit to cover today, so please take out your textbooks and turn to page 144.
We open our books as Misato begins the lesson. I snap my book shut as soon as the bell rings, then I throw my arms overhead into a stretch. Finally, lunchtime.
My man, what's going on? You're almost late today.
Mina frowns.
Isn't it obvious? Any day I have a morning club meet, he just sleeps in.
Wait, club meet? Club meet!
Cozy jumps out of his chair and books it out of the room, leaving the rest of us blinking at his newly empty seat. I guess he's late for something.
Why are all the men in my life so useless?
Mina posts out a defeated sigh. She grabs the duffel Cozy left at his desk, which contains all of his soccer gear.
He won't be able to do much without his stuff. I guess I should bring this to him.
Nice gesture. I smile. And I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Better.
Mina shoulders the bag and smiles before running off. Well, that happened. As I pull out my lunch, I hear a familiar voice.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Kira. Want to eat lunch together? She nods and offers me a sly smile as she sits. I notice she's carrying 2 lunches today. You must be hungry. She shakes her head and then pushes one of the bent toes towards me.
I made this for you.
Oh? Oh. Really? Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
I wanted to. Especially after you went through all of that effort yesterday to make me such a nice picnic.
She opens the bento to reveal a neatly portioned mixture of rice, meat, and vegetables. It looks so cute and fancy. She must have spent a lot of time on it. Wow, this looks incredible.
Thanks. I hope you like it.
The smell makes my mouth water. I'm so excited to try it. I'm sure I will. I bet you're a master chef since you live on your own and have to cook your own meals. She giggles.
Actually, I don't cook that often.
What? Really? Kira shakes her head. And what do you typically eat?
I pick something up or order food. I just find that cooking for one is a lot of work.
I understand, but at least now you got someone else who will eat it with you. Oh! Hold on. Okay. She nods, gripping her chopstick. She dips into the bento and offers the food to me with a shy smile.
Say,
I grin. Can this day get any better? She plops the roll into my mouth and smiles. Okay. The flavor doesn't pop in the way that I expected. In fact, the food is kind of bland.
what do you think?
But like next time, wow, look at the strike over there. I appreciate the gesture. I love it. My girlfriend cooking and feeding me. I can't ever be bad. Jeez, I can't speak. Kira giggles but shakes her head.
I meant the food. You can be honest.
I hesitate. It's decent enough, and I'm sure as you continue to practice, it'll get even better. Kira smiles. Since that out of the way, I lean over once more. Kira is taken aback.
You want more?
I nod. She pushes as a soft smile grows on her lips.
Are you pretending to be the protagonist in a rom-com who eat the food despite it being bad just to impress the girl?
I smirk. That depends. Is she impressed? Kira smiles warmly.
Yes, but she was already more than impressed by him even before the scene came up.
Even better. I open my mouth again. Her smile grows as she slips another roll into my mouth, and I savor the morsel. Her food gets better and better with each bite, probably because it's being fed to me with love. Soon, the bell rings and lunch is over. After cleaning up, we return to our seats and begin the second half of the school day. The rest of the day flies by, and soon enough, classes are finished. As soon as the bell rings, everyone scatters from the desk. I pack up my stuff and sling my bag over my shoulder. My friends have all dispersed to their various activities, so I begin to walk home alone. The weather is pleasant and I take my time, enjoying the mild air. After a while, I spot my house in the distance. Once I'm home, I head straight to my room. I take a while to relax and decompress from the school day. Then I decide to get a head start on my homework. Before long, I'm in the zone. Suddenly, the buzz of my phone interrupts me. I check and see that it's Mina on the line. I wonder what she wants. Hello?
Hey, cousin, let's go bowling.
Oh my god. That's okay. I played GTA 4, okay, and that makes me laugh every time. I think it was Roman. That would be like, hey cuz, let's go bowling. Oh my god. I don't know why that reminded me of that, and I enjoyed that. Alright, let's continue. Sure, that sounds fun.
Hey, I was hoping you'd say that. Meet us at the bowling alley.
Us?
Yeah, everyone else already confirmed, and we'll be here soon, so hurry up.
Wow, you asked me last?
Only because I knew you wouldn't need to be convinced.
I can't tell if that's good or bad.
It's good. It means I can always count on you. Anyway, see you soon.
She hangs up before I can respond. Okay then, I guess I better get going. I grab my stuff and head downstairs. Then I pull off my shoes and head out the door. The walk is pleasant and the bowling alley isn't too far away. It's been a long time since I last played. I hope my skills aren't too rusty. When I arrive, my friends have just settled into a lane. I wave hello and then go to the counter to borrow some shoes. Once I'm situated, I join my friends. Hey guys.
Hey, cuz. You made it just in time.
Yeah, just in time to watch me dominate.
Uh-huh. We'll see about that.
Kira and Aylin both fiddle with their shoes. Are you two excited to bowl?
Yes, but it's been a while.
Don't worry, Kira. I'm sure you'll do great.
Kira smiles in return but still looks nervous. Aylin frowns down at her shoes.
I've never tried this bowling before, but is this ghastly attire really necessary?
Yeah, it'll make or break how well you bowl.
She raises a brow.
Oh? How so?
It gives you the perfect slide when you swing.
Goldie swings his arm in demonstration. Aylin looks back at her shoes, lifting her foot to inspect the soles.
Here, I'm gonna trust you with my super secret technique. As long as you do exactly what I do, you're guaranteed to hit every single pin.
This piques Aylin's interest and her face lights up in curiosity.
Oh? Is that so?
Absolutely!
Mina snickers.
Oh, please. As if you know anything about bowling.
I'll have you know that I am a master bowler.
Alright, prove it. You're up first.
Goldie flashes Mina a lopsided grin as he reaches for a bowling ball.
Watch and learn, ladies.
Pinching his face in concentration, Kose holds the ball between his hands. He takes one step and then another, and on his third he slides forward, ducking low and swings the ball into the lane. We watch with bated breath as the ball knocks down 8 pins.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, you hit most of them. Mina nods in appreciation.
Not bad. But not a strike.
I was just warming up. Just watch, this second time, I'll knock the rest down and get a spare.
Once the fallen pins are cleared away, Kose gears up his swing and lets the ball whirl once more. He hits one, but the other is too far away and remains standing.
That was not the complete demolition you promised. Are you certain your technique was correct?
Of course it is. Sometimes it takes a couple of rounds to warm up and get going. Trust me, the next time I go, it'll be strikes all around. Right, my dude?
Kose turns to me, smiling brightly. It's all in the wrists. Kose did his best, but he forgot the key to a perfect bow is all in the wrist control. I shake my head slowly. Oh, Kose, you were so close, we forgot one very important thing. His brows winkle together as he
What
thinks.
is it?
Your wrist control. You gotta give the right spin on the ball to get that strike. Kose looks thoughtful and experimentally flicks his wrist. I'll show you what I mean. I feel the weight of the ball in my hands and focus my concentration on my wrist. Then I take 3 steps forward. On the 3rd step, I swing my arm down, making sure to flick my wrist just before releasing the ball. It spins on down the lane, veering dangerously close to the right gutter. but at the last second it flies back towards the center and knocks down 7 pins. Oh yeah!
Ooh, that was a nice save with the flick. Erilyn, did you catch that?
Yes.
I hadn't considered the wrist before either.
Kira looked at her wrist, lost in thought. I think my second roll knocked out more pins, but I didn't get a spare either. Erilyn doesn't seem convinced.
After watching the two of you, I don't feel any more prepared to take my turn.
Don't worry, Erilyn. I got your back. Just watch and learn.
Oh, this I gotta see.
Mina forgoes the balls already in place and chooses the lighter one. She lets it hang in front of her and waddles up towards the lane. This already does not bode well.
Mina, please, you're embarrassing yourself.
Just watch and learn.
Cozy leans back in his seat and face palms. Kira cocks her head back to the side as if trying to decipher what Mina's doing, while Erilyn watches attentively. Once Mina gets close, she squats down low and rolls the ball down the center of the lane. I hold my breath as it crashes into the pins with a loud clatter. Every single one of them is knocked down. She breaks into a broad grin and then jumps up and down.
Oh my gosh, look, a strike! Did you guys see that?
Erilyn nods and stands. She puts a hand on her hip and smiles.
Finally, someone who knows what they're doing. I knew I could count on you, Mina.
Of course, I wouldn't let you down.
Wow, that was amazing, Mina.
Thank you.
Cozy stares, dumbfounded.
What? How is that even possible? That was totally just blind luck.
Mina crosses her arms.
Nope, that was a well-deserved strike and you know it.
No way! Your form was so bad it can't even be called a form.
Who cares? I got a strike.
Well, Mina, that was totally awesome.
Why, thank you, cuz. I think so too.
Cozy shakes his head.
I refuse to believe that was anything more than dumb luck.
Mina sighs. Erilyn flicks back her hair and walks up to the lane.
Well, I do believe I'm prepared to take my turn now.
Which technique are you going to use?
The one which is clearly correct.
So, mine?
She raises her brows and turns around and gently lifts the ball. She lets it drag in front of her as she sways her way up to the mouth of the lane. While Mina looks clumsy and awkward, Erilyn somehow makes the whole thing look effortlessly graceful. She dips low and rolls the ball down the lane. We wait and watch as the ball once again wipes out all the pins. Cozy's mouth hangs open while Erilyn claps her hands in glee.
Ooh, bowling is actually quite fun.
What?
I can't believe that worked the second time.
Yay, Erilyn! You did it!
Yes, thank you so much for showing me the proper technique.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's not the proper technique at all!
But it's clearly effective.
Please. That was just beginner's luck. I bet you won't be able to do it again.
I suppose we'll find out upon my next turn.
Who's next?
I haven't gone yet.
Oh, nice. Go ahead, Kira. She nods. Kira picks up the ball and hesitates. Glancing between Cozy and Mina, it seems like she's trying to decide which way to bowl. Once started, she steps forward 3 times, and then in one clean glide, she swings the ball forward. Her form was impeccable, and I must admit that I'm impressed. However, the ball immediately drops into the gutter and disappears without hitting a single pin. Kira's lips come together into a small pout and her shoulders slump. It's okay, you get it next time.
Yeah, that happens to the best of us.
Don't worry, Kira. I know exactly how you can fix it. Just bowl the Mina way.
Indeed, I would highly recommend it.
Kira pauses and
I
nods.
suppose I have nothing to lose by trying it.
That's the spirit.
Once again, Kira reaches for the ball. This time she drops it in her hands and lets it hang in front of her, then she rocks forward. When Kira reaches the land, she rolls the ball forward. Her push is a little too gentle, and the ball rolls at a slow, steady pace. I'm worried it won't even make it to the end, but to my surprise, it hits the pins at just the right angle, and we're once again staring at an empty lane. Kira gasps and then wiggles in excitement.
It worked.
Heck yeah, it did! That was awesome!
Yes, that was an excellent turn.
This is my new technique. Okay, I'm convinced this is my true technique. I'll be using it on my next turn.
Took you long enough.
Kose finally snaps out his bewildered stare.
What? Kira too?
He crosses his arms and narrows his eyes.
Alright, I need to try this out for myself.
Okay,
Mina grins and claps with glee while Kose selects his ball. We all gather around at once as he hangs the ball in front of him, watering towards the lane. Somehow he looks like a crab with a limp. Once he reaches the lane, he hoists the ball forward. It drops with a thump and slowly rolls into the gutter. We all stare in silent shock. Kose's face is bright red as he stomps towards us.
I told you it was dumb luck!
Suddenly we hear shrill laughter behind us. Glancing up, I see a gaggle of ghouls with heavy makeup and high ponytails. They wear short skirts and crop tops that make no sense for bowling.
Oh my god, did you see that guy?
Yeah, totally. Like, how could you even miss him?
At first, it perks up. His lopsided grin returns as he runs his hand through his hair.
I know. I mean, have you ever seen
my
something so pathetic?
No, like, what even was that? Has he, like, never bowled in his life before?
I don't even know.
Women are mean. Let me say something. Let me say something right now. I need to back up my homie. They burst into another loud fit of laughter while Kose deflates. His brush crawls down his neck and he quickly turns away. Hey man, don't even listen to them.
They should look in the mirror if they want to see pathetic.
Yes, Kose. Just ignore them.
He nods, but there's no conviction in it. Those girls are taking things too far. I know the method Kose used is a bit strange, but it doesn't give them the right to belittle him like that. I turn around and I'm about to call them out when Mina stomps up to them.
hey!
The girls blink down at Mina. She has her hands planted on her hips and her eyes glare daggers.
What is wrong with you people? Do you think it's okay to talk about others like that?
They stare blankly, clearly too stunned to speak.
What?
Oh my god, you're being so rude.
The only people being rude are you.
Mina steps forward, her hands balling to fist. The girls shrink back from her ferocity. I guess that this is the first time anyone's called them out on their behavior.
You can't just go around insulting people.
She points to Kose.
So what if he looked like a drunk crab while bowling? That doesn't give you the right to make fun of him. It doesn't matter that he's got all the grace of a baby horse, or hair like a sweaty chicken, or wears socks with sandals.
I think they get the idea.
She glances back at Kose and offers a sheepish smile. Then she resumes glaring at the girls.
Either way, he's still a human being with feelings, and he deserves respect. Now you better apologize to him, and mean it.
For a moment, all the girls do is stare in fear. Mina charges up to them like a tiny firecracker, popping through all of their negativity.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, so sorry.
After babbling their apologies, the girls shoot Mina one last scared look before hurrying away.
Hope you learned your lesson.
Satisfied, Mina returns to the group and turns to Kose, who still slumps into himself.
Don't let those girls get you down. It doesn't matter what they think or say.
Kose remains quiet. After a moment, he finally lifts his head.
Do you really think my hair looks like a sweaty chicken?
Mina glances up at him and solemnly nods.
Absolutely.
Then she wraps him in a hug.
But you're my sweaty chicken.
Kose blinks and slowly relaxes. A small smile forms on his lips as he hugs her back.
Thanks, I think.
A sweet, tender moment. Those two are so precious together. Oh, you guys are so cute. They blink, then they cough, quickly jumping apart.
Well, good riddance! Now I can finish my turn!
Oh yeah, try my technique again.
Yeah. After that whole debacle, I'll leave the Mina method to Mina.
We laugh, releasing any remaining tension. After a few rounds, it starts to get late, so we end for the night. Mina and Alan both tied for first, much to Kose's dismay. We return the shoes and then say our goodbyes to our friends. Afterwards, Ayla and Mina and I began to walk home. It's been a fun long night and I'm feeling exhausted. Without the sun to warm the air, I shiver from the chill breeze biting my skin.
That was so much fun.
Are you talking about bowling or almost making those ghouls cry?
What? They weren't going to cry.
I don't know, you got pretty fired up back there.
Well, maybe now they'll think twice before insulting people.
They'll probably think 3 times before doing it. You were really fierce.
I think it's sweet that Mina came to defend her boyfriend's honor.
That's not why I did it. I do the same for any of you.
That's okay, I don't need to be called a sweaty chicken. Even the dog can see the voice calling at Mina's face.
Okay, maybe that wasn't my finest moment.
Ayla and I giggle.
Well, your delivery was certainly unconventional. We could all see how much you cared. I'm sure Kosei appreciated that.
Thanks, Heroine.
Soon we reached the house. After taking off my shoes, I stopped for a yawn. Pretty tired, I want to call it a night.
Me too. Good night.
Good night.
We head upstairs and disperse to our respective rooms. I finish up what little homework I have left and then prepare for bed. This has been a very fun night. It's been a while since the whole gang hung out and had a chance to let loose. I can't wait until we do it again. A soft sigh escapes me as I slide beneath the covers, and it's not long before I'm fast asleep. I wake up with a wide yawn, blinking my eyes open. I check the time and grimace. I need to get moving for I'm late. Leaping out of bed, I quickly change and get ready for school. I grab my stuff and race downstairs to grab some toast. As expected, both Mina and Aaron have already left. I don't have time to sit down and eat, so I stuff the bread in my mouth. I slide my bag over my shoulder and head out the door. I barely feel the crisp morning air as I race towards school. When I reach the court lot, there are a few lingering students outside. That means I still got time. After entering the building, I reach my classroom and find my seat with my friends. A moment later, the bell rings. Whew, I made it. Miss Sato takes her place in front of the room.
Good morning, class. Let's get started.
I focus on what we're learning and soon the school day flies by. By the time all of our classes are over, I am ready to do something fun. Luckily, I have a club meeting today. After packing up all my stuff, I say goodbye to my friends and head to the club room. On the way, I run into Daisuke. Oh, hey Daisuke.
Hey, you were just the guy I was hoping to see.
Oh, really? What's up?
I've got some news to share with you and Erlen.
That piques my interest. You had your breakthrough?
Yeah, but it would be better to tell you both together. I'm heading to the student council now. Are you free later?
Yeah, I'm free after my club meeting.
Great. Let's meet in the courtyard afterwards.
Sounds good. He nods and waves goodbye.
See you later then.
Bye. As Daisuke heads off, I continue down the hall towards the club room. My curiosity is burning, but I try not to think too much about what Daisuke might tell us. I'll find out soon enough. Right now, I should be focused on my club activities. Soon, I arrive and greet my fellow club members. As I take a seat in the circle, I wait for the rest of the group to arrive. Gohaku sits down as soon as the last person enters the room.
Any guesses on what our topic will be today?
We shake our heads.
Artificial intelligence.
AI.
Ooh, are we going to discuss whether robots can truly be sentient?
Gohaku nods.
Now, how were you able to come to that conclusion?
I don't know. Based on what we've talked about in the past and the type of topics you like to develop, it just seemed to make the most sense.
Interesting.
So, you used learned experience as a basis for deductive reasoning.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
If a robot was able to do the same thing, is that considered self-aware or sentient?
No, because a robot is just programming.
Can it be argued that the brain is also functionally just programming too?
No, because unlike a computer, the brain doesn't represent information, it constructs it.
That's true. But there is technology that is meant to simulate the neural pathways and learn. What differentiates that form of learning and evolution from ours?
The student falls silent. This is a tough question.
To answer this question, we have to take a step back and define our definition of sentience. Is a single-celled organism sentient?
It has has to be since it's alive.
But is it self-aware? Does it have consciousness? A robot, by some definitions, could be perceived to have more self-awareness and consciousness than a single-celled organism.
Well, what can be said? Okay, you're definitely high, bro. A lot of programming can be highly complex. In fact, it can be so complex that sometimes we don't even understand how the mutations have evolved. That means the code is clearly going outside the parameters that they were set by the programmers, which in turn means it can be argued that the AI are learning and evolving on their own. It sounds to me like they're learning from past experiences the same way humans do. He nods.
That's one theory. I'm just relieved we aren't in a place to find out. If robots really do become sentient, I don't know how well that'll bode for us.
Do you think they'll harbor animosity towards us?
Well, yeah,
How come?
because I've seen those movies.
My mind begins to wander as the discussion continues. I'm not sure how I feel if robots did or could even become sentient. Luckily, it's not something I need to worry about right now. The discussion grows more and more heated as the others join in with their opinions. Seems like everyone is very divided about the topic. Eventually, the meeting comes to an end. I leave the crib and make my way into the courtyard. My chest is tense in anticipation of the news. I wonder what kind of breakthrough he could have made. Did he meet another Veldin? The courtyard is empty now that the school is over, and I easily spot both Aelin and Daisuke waiting. They greet me when I arrive. Hey guys, hope you weren't waiting long. Aelin shakes her head.
Our meeting had just ended.
Did Daisuke give you any hints of what he wanted to share?
No, he stubbornly refused to share anything other than stating he had good news. He said we had to wait for you.
Daisuke grins as he turns to me.
Since you've been involved in this whole situation from the start, I thought it'd only be fair for you to be involved in this conversation as well. And now that everyone's here, I don't know the best way to say it, so I'm just going to be blunt. Erilyn, I can now take you home whenever you're ready.
There's a moment of stunned silence as we both digest his words. Aelin seems hopeful but confused.
You can take me home? But how? Did you learn a new method of returning?
Not quite.
Her brows crease.
Then how can you take me back?
I'd arrange a portal for you.
Suddenly, Aelin crosses her arms, her frown deepening.
Don't toy with me. We both know it's not that simple. If it were, either of us could have left at any time.
I glance back and forth. What's going on? Why is Daisuke being so evasive? He hesitates.
Sorry. I haven't been entirely honest with you about who I am.
This is starting to feel familiar.
I am Neil Lavin of the 2nd Royal Guard of Honor. It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
Oh. He's a royal guard of the army. Ooh. He salutes Aelin, who stares at him in surprise. Okay, I'm a bit lost. What is that exactly?
I work for the branch of the military that is duty-bound to serve and protect the royal family.
Oh wow, that sounds like a big deal.
It is. Only the trusted few are ever selected into the Royal Guard.
Aelin raises a brow.
You've already lied about who you are once before. How can I believe that you aren't lying to us again?
I carry the insignia of the 2nd Royal Guard of Honor.
He reaches to show Aelin the insignia. After viewing, she nods, relaxing slightly.
Only those in the Guard have access to the insignia, so it seems you're telling the truth. However, the 2nd Royal Guard of Honor, that would mean you work for my aunt.
Ooh.
That is correct.
Then what are you doing here?
I was sent here to provide you protection and ensure your safety while you completed the mission.
Aelin's brows furrow.
What mission? Did my aunt send me here on a mission?
He nods.
Why? What possible reason could she have to do that?
He pauses.
I was only told what I needed to know to carry out my mission. It would be best for you to ask her yourself.
Yes, well, she'll certainly have a lot of explaining to do.
The whole thing is crazy. Dude, how old are you? That's funny. You will go with that one. This entire series has been one roller coaster right after another, but there's a pressing question on my mind. So if you're some kind of trained god just pretending to be a student, then just how old are you? He laughs.
I'm only a few years older than you. That's actually the reason I was selected for this mission. They needed someone who could remain close to Erlen outside of the home. And as the youngest in the 2nd Royal Guard of Honor, I fit the best.
Wait, outside of the home? Does that mean there's someone inside of the home?
Yes, I wasn't the only one tasked with protecting the princess.
That's no surprise. Of course my aunt would send even more people to watch over me. After all, I am the heir to the throne. If something happened to me while I was here, it would be her head on the line.
Who else?
There was a reason why she was sent here to Matsukaze. It's because Emiko Meino lives here.
That's my aunt. I blink, then laugh. Wait, what? Aunt Emiko is Veldin? No, that doesn't make sense. She can't be. Can she?
All I know is that she is a part of this operation.
I fall silent, my mind rolling questions. How is it possible that Aunt Emiko is connected to Veldin? And what is she doing in Matsukaze? Maybe she's just a human diplomat or something. All of this is unclear. Erlen puts a gentle hand on my shoulder. I'm surprised by how well she's taken this.
I'm sure Aunt Emiko will explain everything once we're home.
Yeah.
I know this was a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry that I had to keep the truth from you, but now that we can escort you home, it was time you learned the truth.
And when will we be returning?
Your aunt would prefer you to return as soon as possible.
Well, I'll need a couple of days to wrap things up and say goodbye. After all of the support and kindness I've been shown, I can't just disappear without saying anything. If my aunt has a problem with that, then she can take it up with me herself.
He nods.
Yes, Your Highness.
He glances at us and smiles softly.
I won't keep you two any longer. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about.
He says his goodbye and then leaves. For a moment, Ayla and I are quiet, still processing everything that was said. Are you okay? Like Daisuke or Neil or whatever his name is said. This is a lot of information. I don't know how much he said is true.
I trust that he's telling the truth. As hard as it is to believe, it would be impossible to acquire the Veldin Royal Guard insignia if he was not a part of it. Since he mentioned Aunt Emiko, we should ask her if she knows more.
Yeah, let's head back. Aunt Emiko can probably add more context if she's very involved. Ella nods in agreement and we cut across the courtyard to exit the school gates. We remain quiet as we walk, each of us self-processing what we learned. Ellen seems convinced that Daisuke is telling the truth, but how can I believe that Aunt Emiko is Veldin? It seems so far-fetched. I shake the thoughts from my head. I guess we'll find out soon enough. As the house nears into view, I wonder if my aunt and uncle will be home. They're usually still at the bakery at this time. Finally, we arrive home. After entering the house, I see Mina hanging out in the living room. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Are Aunt Emiko and Uncle Hachime home?
Mom's in the kitchen, but Dad's still at the bakery.
I glance at Alan, who looks back at me. Mina glances between the two of us, her brows furrowing.
Why?
I glance at Alan again. Should we tell her?
Why do you keep looking at each other? What's going on?
Before I can respond, Aunt Emiko pops her head into the room and graces us with a warm smile.
I thought I heard voices in here. I made you all a snack if you're hungry. Did you kids have a good day at school?
Ease into the conversation. This is no time small. Let Alan take the lead. Ease into the conversation. There we go. Aunt Emiko doesn't know that we know yet. We should gently introduce into the conversation. Oh yeah, the best.
That's great, honey.
Yeah, we learned a whole lot.
Is that right? Anything good?
Well, actually, it was something about our family. Mina perks up from her seat on the couch.
What? Who's talking about our family?
More specifically, something about Aunt Emiko. Aunt Emiko blinks. And the fact that she might be Veldin. Aunt Emiko acts surprised.
Veldin? What's that?
Mina bursts out laughing.
What? That's crazy! Did you hit your head or something, cuz?
I shake my head. It's okay, Aunt Emiko. You don't have to pretend anymore. Neil told us about it.
Nil? Ah, I see. So it has been revealed.
Oh my gosh, telling the truth! Aunt Emiko smiles softly while Mina looks on blankly.
Wait, you know what they're talking about? What's going on?
They're telling the truth, honey. I am from Veldin.
No.
Mina pauses, waiting for the punchline. When it doesn't come, her brows wrinkle together.
Wait, you're serious?
Aunt Emiko nods. She gestures for all of us to sit down.
I didn't expect to have this conversation now, but I suppose there's no better time than the present.
Mina scoots over to give her mom space on the couch, and and Ayla and I settle on the nearby chairs.
I assume this means that you'll be leaving us soon then, Erilyn?
That seems to be the case, although I'm still unclear as to why I was sent here in the first place.
Aunt Emiko chuckled.
Ida will explain everything. Don't worry.
Who's Ida?
My aunt.
Whoa, you're on a first name basis with Ayla's aunt?
Wait, hold on.
Mina, who had been strangely quiet, suddenly shoots up from the couch.
Erilyn, you're leaving?
Yes.
How? When? And what does my mom or your aunt have to do with anything?
That's right, Mina wasn't around to hear Daisuke's explanation. Of course she is confused, and we just threw a lot of information at her at once. Well, Ayla and I catch Mina up to speed on what we just discovered. As we talk, she flows through a range of emotions, from surprise at Daisuke's actual real identity, to frustration that he lied yet again, and disappointment regarding Ayla's close departure date. When we're done, she slumps back into the couch, slowly shaking her head.
This whole thing is crazy, and it's all happening so fast.
I know.
And Mom, you're a part of all this craziness.
She nods.
Ida asked me to look after Erilyn as a favor, and I was happy to do so.
Did she tell you why, though? I feel like that'd be important to know.
I certainly wish I knew. Although I'm sure my aunt will tell me it was just for my own good.
Wasn't it? After all, I've watched how you've matured into a fine young lady with your short time with us. Don't you feel like you're now a little more prepared in your role as heir apparent?
Ayla blinks. She pauses, mulling over Aunt Emiko's words.
I can't deny that there is truth to that statement. However, if maturity was the goal, could I not have achieved that same goal in Velden? Why did she have to send me here without any preparation or warning?
Aunt Emiko laughs.
You know as well as I do that Ida's methods have always been unique, but effective. Everything was always sink or swim with her.
Yes, but that doesn't make it right.
It's clear that while Ellen reluctantly agrees, she's not happy with the situation. I'm sure when she goes back, she'll have some choice words to share with her aunt. We don't actually know why Ellen was sent here. Aunt Emiko is just guessing.
Yeah, but you can still have an opinion on if it's right or not. I think it's a bit harsh to send someone to literally another world no matter the reason.
Thank you, Mina.
Especially if she could have learned the same thing while still in Velden.
I assume Ida knew that Erilyn would still get preferential treatment in Velden where the people all knew who she was.
Aunt Emiko makes a good point. After thinking it over, both Mina and Ellen reluctantly agree.
Wow, Mom, it sounds like you know Erilyn's aunt super well.
Oh yes, that's what happens when you do your service together. She was so impulsive, and it always got her into trouble. It seems like she hasn't changed a bit.
Aunt Emiko melts into a nostalgic smile, her eyes sparkling in memory.
Service? What? Like the military?
That's right, honey.
Mina's eyes grow wide, so wide I'm afraid they'll pop out of her head.
No way! Did you ever have to fight someone?
Sometimes, but only when there was no other option.
Did you ever have to fight a bear?
She wasn't in survival training.
No, honey. Nothing quite so overtly dangerous. I was in reconnaissance.
Ooh, like a spy.
More like intelligence gathering.
That's kind of like a spy.
If you were in reconnaissance, then how did you meet my aunt? I know that was not a part of her service.
Ida and I were bunkmates during basic training, and remained close even after our paths diverged. I wanted to see what more was out there beyond Velden. It just happened that my longest tour was spent here on Earth.
Is that why you stayed?
Not exactly.
She giggles.
I found it quite mundane here. Velden technology is more advanced in many different ways.
That definitely tracks for Ellen's first impressions on Earth. Of Earth. Aunt Emiko breathes out a dreamy sigh.
The longer I stayed, the more I could see the beauty in simplicity. And then I met Hajime. At first, I didn't understand him at all. I thought he was so short-sighted. There was this great big universe just waiting to be explored, and all he wanted to do was stay in the small town that he grew up in with the family that he loved and bake.
She barks a short laugh.
I never thought I'd fall for someone like him, but somehow that gentle man with the kind eyes and flower always in his hair completely swept me off my feet. And the more I fell for him, the more I realized that his dream was perfect.
Alright, we're gonna end the video here, guys. Sorry to cut it so short. Sorry to cut this conversation, but we're gonna record this again another time. But like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.